it's so cool. We come from all these different situations, right? Like yesterday we were on the call. It's like 3 random people from different parts of the whole country that moved to Nicaragua. And then it's like, now it's you're in North Carolina. You have a completely different story, but all of us want the same thing, which is passive income so we can buy our time back and do our thing. So tell everyone really quickly, like, what were you doing with the family business and what that's all about?
So I started working with my dad when I was 16 years old in his mowing company. Did that for several years, wasn't the biggest fan of it. Through trial and error, I came across a different business model, which is, the traditional marketing agency. And so I did that business model for a whole year. I struggled through it. I was able to get some sales, make some money with it, but it really wasn't taking off at the speed that I wanted it to. So I remember one day I was talking to a guy, I was actually pitching him on my services. And this is where it gets interesting. He's like, hey man, we're all tired of you guys. I'm like, what do you mean by that? Yeah, we're all tired of you. You guys are hitting us up, cold email, cold messenger, cold DMs. We just don't want anything to do with you guys. I was like, oh, that stings. But he was like, you know what? You know what sells like hotcakes? I was like, what? He was like, why don't you just sell leads? I was like, the hell? What is that? I've never heard of that before. A couple days later, I talked to another guy, which I was not pitching him, but we were kind of like in the same group. And he said, man, worst case scenario, what I do when a client doesn't sign up is I just end up selling him the leads. I was like, okay, 2 people just told me that. And so I started doing my research. I went down the rabbit hole of rank and rent. And that's when I came across you. Yeah, I joined the program like in a matter of hours. It was insane. So here we are.
Couple things on that. Number one, when you saw the first video, be honest, were you like, dude, that's such a douchebag?
I couldn't agree more.
What a compliment, bro. I will take that right on the chin. Like, I remember us talk, like, what was the specific angle you were taking with marketing? What were you selling? Was it SEO? Was it websites? Was it like, what was it?
So initially I was selling PR. So I would publish attorneys, real estate agents, insurance advisors. I would publish them on media outlets like Yahoo, Forbes, Entrepreneur. Thankfully, I had very good connections in that area. And then from there, I pivoted towards like the traditional SEO, and I was selling that service to restoration companies.
Why restoration companies and why SEO?
SEO works for like service-based businesses. So I thought it was a good idea to go after that specific offer. And on top of that, I don't know if you're aware of this, but these restoration companies make bank. I figured that I was just going to put those 2 together and make a lot of money with it.
So you did that for about a year. How big did you get? Like, how many SEO clients did you get? Like, or was it like one? Was it like you just tried to get?
I didn't have a lot of success, to be honest with you, with the SEO. I did have more success selling PR.
With that PR stuff, I mean, I don't know how the packages work. Maybe it was a couple-month deal. What's so cool about these deals is we get paid.
No, it wasn't.
It was a one-time shot.
It was a one-time shot.
These deals, guess what? We get paid every single month. Whether you're in
Beautiful.
Medellin, drinking freaking who knows what, smoking who knows what with who knows who, you're still getting paid. Isn't that the best feeling in the world, dude?
Absolutely. And it's amazing because once you close the deal, you just have to make sure they're getting leads, right? And that's it. Because if you partner up with the right person, you know they're going to close deals. So it's just a matter of you fulfilling the service, generating calls for them, and you have nothing to do. Like, let's say one of my clients, we've been working for like a month and a half. I only talk to him when we have to renew the payment, and he's happy. He's actually a month to month, and he signed up for the second month because he was super happy with the service. But we barely spoke throughout like the first month. So it's beautiful. Like, you're getting paid and you're not doing much.
That's so much different than what, like, with PR or SEO, like that's like, hey, if you're not talking to them this week, somebody else is, and you're losing them.
Yeah, because listen, Nick, the deal is completely different, right? Like how it's all structured with this business model is like, it's very black and white. It's like, I'm going to send you leads and you're going to pay me. That's it. As opposed to like SEO, where it's like, oh, you have to explain the strategy and you have to, talk about how we're going to rank you and how we're going to do yada, yada, yada. Because again, you're selling the promise, you're not selling the result. So it's just completely different now because you get leads, I get money, and that's it. Super easy transaction.
It's a very binary, it's black and white, right? And I would love that because it's like, there's no in between. If I give you leads, you're going to pay me. If I stop giving you leads, you're going to stop paying me. Even if we got a contract, like, cool, contract's dope. You stop giving leads. How do you expect them to pay? So I do want to ask you, dude, it kind of sounds so, not kind of, it sounds so scammy. It sounds so fake. Like we're just like this big bullshit fest. Like, did you feel like this was fake? Be honest. Did you feel like part of it was like just a big fluff and it wasn't real? Or did you were like, okay, I could see that?
Absolutely not. And the reason why is not because of the testimonials, but because of you, dude. Because of your personality, man. You can sense that shit. Like, guys, I've been in so many different programs. I've had so many mentors. You're just different than all the other mentors. So I think that's why.